today we're coming live from Medellin. We're actually in a new place that we just started renting out. Let me give you a little tiny look at the view we have of this place. Medellin, Colombia is an absolutely beautiful place. If you ever get the opportunity, get some tickets and come down here. In today's video from Colombia, we're going to be talking about website traffic. Now, if you can't get traffic online, then you can't make money online. It's as simple as that. So if you want to live the laptop lifestyle, you want to enjoy traveling the world and not having any financial worries whatsoever and being completely free, then you need to come up with a set strategy in place to make a consistent passive income online, okay? And one of the main components of that strategy is learning how to get traffic. So in this video, I'm going to cover for you my top 10 favorite traffic sources. Traffic source number 10 is a three-way tie between Pinterest, Tumblr, and Twitter. I have grouped these three traffic sources together because they're all social networks that you can get free organic traffic from. Now, this kind of traffic strategy is good for anybody, but it's especially good for people that have a shoestring budget because you can get traffic from these sources completely free, okay? And you're gonna see on the left side of the video here that I created a YouTube video on how to get traffic from Pinterest, how to get traffic from Tumblr, and I have a blog post on how to get traffic from Twitter. Traffic source number 9 is wildly underused. Okay, so with traffic source number 9, I'm just talking about a simple Facebook profile to give status updates about the content that you've created in your market area. Now, this is really easy to do. You can see that I have 4,000 friends here. To get the ball rolling with this, all I did was friend some people that are interested in my space already, and then over time people started sending friend requests to me. Okay, so it's really easy to build up your friends, and with Facebook you can have up to 5,000 people that you're virtually connected with. Then once you have this profile of yourself, you can actually give status updates about what you're doing. Now, what you should be careful about here is people really don't like being spammed on Facebook. They feel like it's their social territory to interact with their friends and also share socially their interests with one another. So when you do post on Facebook, you want to make sure that you're sharing something that's high quality and that wouldn't be considered spammy. So you'll notice here with my posts, it just literally takes me a second to do. I write a few words and then I drop the link to the latest thing that I've created. And then I usually get, 5 likes or so per thing that I post. And it only takes me a second or two to do. If you're posting really good stuff, you're going to get results exactly like this. One distinction that I'd really like to make here is that this Facebook profile for my business is not the same Facebook profile as my personal account. So a lot of you guys will probably feel uneasy about using your Facebook profile to get traffic to whatever you're focusing your business efforts on. You don't have to do that. You can create separate social profiles to use for different things, okay? So I keep my personal and my business separate. Another free traffic source that you can leverage to get a ton of business to your offers is forums and communities. So in the internet marketing space, my favorite 2 forums are Traffic Planet and Warrior Forum, and these forums have thousands of members. So to get traffic source from these forums, all you have to do is respond in a valuable way to people that are already posting, and then have a signature here that collects and attracts clicks over to your offers, okay? So if you look at my email signature here, I've got all my links in bold. I've maximized the full amount of space that I'm allowed to have for my signature, and I have offers in here that will be attractive to people that are involved in this space. So if you're providing value here, and then you have an email signature that attracts people, you can get a good amount of traffic per day from your forums, and it's a traffic source that doesn't cost you any money. Number 7 is another free traffic source. So this one's actually relatively simple to use, but can be very powerful, and it's Google Alerts, okay? So Google Alerts is a free traffic service where Google will notify you when there's been any kind of activity for anything that you create an alert for in your space. So it's really simple the way it works. Basically, you pick keywords that are about topics in your market, and then you put those keywords as your alerts. When there's a new post that uses that keyword, Google's gonna send you an email to your inbox letting you know that there's a conversation happening about your topic, okay? So if you position yourself as the expert and you set yourself up with all these Google alerts, then when Google sends you this email, you can easily go to that spot and enter into the conversation as the expert. Not only is this a great way to get a bunch of good free traffic, it's also a great way to help people out and make sales in the process. Number 6 is a software tool that has both a free and a paid version. So I'm a paid member of BuzzBundle, and BuzzBundle is basically like Google Alerts on steroids. So instead of just being limited to the Google Alerts, BuzzBundle creates alerts for social accounts, for blogs, for forums, for question and answer sites, and has a much larger reach, okay? And if you're doing this strategy, you're gonna find that it's really easy to make sales when you actually go out into your marketplace and help people out, okay? You can siphon traffic back to your stuff, and you can position yourself as an expert while you do it. Number 5 is simply blogging, okay? So just by writing content and getting your stuff out there, you can get a lot of free visitors through search engines like Google that'll get visitors attracted to your blog and set up into your marketing funnel. Now, blogging is about as easy as it gets. You just write the blog posts and you get the traffic. One thing to bear in mind here is that as opposed to paid traffic, getting free organic traffic through blogging can take a while to build. Google first needs to consider you to be an authority before they're going to send very many visitors to your site. That being said, this is a free traffic strategy, and over time, blogging can lead to a lot of passive income and passive visitors on autopilot. Number 4 is using influencers to build your traffic stream, okay? So what influencers means is people that are already experts in your space and that have a really big, massive following. Now there's a tool, and it's not free, it's quite expensive, called BuzzStream. And what it does is you enter in a keyword for your market area, and then it tells you the content that's got the most shares, the stuff that's been tossed around the internet the most, that's gone the most viral. But what's most interesting about this tool is it actually tells you who shared the content. And on top of that, further to that, it actually ranks it who has the biggest following that shared that content. So what a lot of people are doing now is they're using what's called the skyscraper method, and I've done it one time and I had a really good result with it, which is why I'm mentioning it in this video. What the skyscraper method basically means is that you find content that's already been shared a lot, so a topic that's been quite popularly and well received in your space, and then you find those people that shared that content and you send them an email and you say, hey, I noticed that you really liked this topic. Come check out the blog post that I created on it here. Now, the whole crux of this whole strategy is that the content that you send them to has to be really high quality, because if they're an influencer for a reason. They know good quality when they see it, and they only share good stuff to their audience. So for example, in this case, the one case where I did the skyscraper method, I saw that talking about building a YouTube channel started to become a popular topic in marketing. So I wrote like a 10,000 word blog post on how to build a YouTube channel and get more views to your videos, okay? And then what I did after that is I found out who shared the other stuff on building a YouTube channel. I contacted them and said, hey, I noticed that you're interested in this topic. how about you check out this blog post? Now, you may think that this took a lot of time, but what I ended up doing is I outsourced this emailing, this outreach process. So I actually found a guy on Fiverr who was willing to reach out to all these influencers and contact them on my behalf, okay, for $5 an hour. So you can really find a lot of people that will be willing to do this in other areas of the world like India and China, where they'll do tasks for a very small amount of money per hour, because in their countries that amount of money is worth a lot more, right? So I hired him for I think about 6 or 7 hours, and he contacted I think like 1,500 people, and from those 1,500 people I got 47 Facebook shares, 17 Google Pluses, but what's even more important than that, I made 2 sales at $50 each for Video Maker FX, which is one of the affiliate products that I feature and recommend in this blog post. So if you think about that, I spent $35 or so to pay for outsourcing to get outreach to these influencers, and then I made $100 in affiliate commissions. So I ended up making a profit, okay? Over time I made a profit, and I built a bunch of free visitors to my blog to top it all off. My third favorite traffic source is solo ads. Now, solo ads are ridiculously straightforward. The way they work is that you just agree on a certain amount of visitors and then a certain cost for each visitor. So an average price for a solo ad in internet marketing is about 35 cents per visitor. But if you're good at bartering with these people and actually negotiating with them, you can get that price down easily to 30 cents per visitor for a lot of quality solo ad vendors, okay? So 30 cents per visitor. And I know a lot of people don't like the idea of buying traffic, but we're actually very lucky. You don't realize how lucky you are, because if you were buying traffic from like Google AdWords or Facebook ads or that kind of traffic to something like Make Money Online, it would be very difficult, almost impossible, for you to get that traffic for anything less than $1 or $1.50 per each visitor. So we actually have a traffic source here that costs 30 cents. That is dirt cheap. So when you're buying traffic really cheap, then it becomes a lot easier to make back the money that you spend on that traffic. Now, there's a group here on Facebook, and I highly recommend going to Facebook groups for solo ads, because first of all, these Facebook groups are 100% free, and lots of these groups like this one here has over 23,000 members, people looking to buy and sell solo ads. So it's quite a large industry here. And with these groups, people are actually giving their testimonials for the traffic experiences they've had with different sellers, okay? So it makes it a lot easier for you to find a good traffic provider when you can see the feedback that other people are giving on this page. If you're gonna buy traffic, the only thing that you have to keep in mind is that you have to be able to make more money than what you spend on that traffic. So in other words, Russell Brunson said this a few years ago when I was watching one of his videos, and it's such a simple concept, but it's always stuck with me from that moment, is he said the whole idea is that you want to make $2 for every $1 you spend. As soon as you can make $2 for every $1, you can become a very wealthy person, right? Because every dollar that you're pumping into the system is giving you more than your money back. So as long as you can break even, solo ads are an amazing traffic source. My second favorite traffic source is YouTube, and you're actually taking part of this right now. You're gonna see that in the last year, the last 365 days, I have almost 1 million views. Now I actually have more than that, because you're gonna notice this little dip here when I went from about 3,600 views per day all the way down to 2,500 views per day. That's because the most popular YouTube video that I had ever created that got over 250,000 views was taken down, okay? Which was actually unfortunate and a little blip in the radar. But you notice here that I'm on the rebound, I'm coming back up, and eventually over time, I'm gonna make it beyond where I was a couple months ago, okay? But with YouTube, the whole idea here is I really haven't done that much with my YouTube promotion other than just publish the videos. So my main strategy for creating a YouTube traffic source was just creating content and letting other people share and engage with it. Now, this is an amazing opportunity, and I don't think a lot of people realize how amazing of a traffic opportunity YouTube is, okay? Because first of all the research now is indicating that over half of the traffic on the internet is going to videos. But there's not even close to as many videos as there are articles and blog posts. So that means less videos are getting more traffic. So if you think about that in terms of supply and demand, you'll realize how amazing of an opportunity YouTube is. Now, if you want to learn how to grow a YouTube channel from scratch and get up to a good number of followers, take a look at my blog post that I have at the left side of my video there, and it's also available in the video description below. My favorite traffic source of all time is trading traffic, okay? So once you have a following built up, you have an email list, which you've built by following the methods in this video, then you can actually just trade traffic with other people that are in your same space. And by doing that, you can have a steady source of free, reliable traffic coming into your funnel. Now, trading traffic, which is known as click banking in our internet marketing space, is the same traffic quality as solo ads. And in fact, when people sell you a solo ad, they're basically sending the exact same traffic to their solo ad customers as they are to the people that they're trading traffic with. So there really is no difference. But the real significant difference is with solo ads, you're paying for it. With trading traffic, you're getting it for free. The Brendan Mace coaching program is looking for 2 more success stories. Now, the idea behind this coaching program is really simple. The idea is that we go through everything that you need to know step by step so that you can set up a $5,000 per month income stream. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the time to be able to accept everybody into this program, but I do have an application form that you can fill out that's on the right side of this video, as well as the video description below. When you fill that application out, I will let you know within 48 hours whether or not you are approved into the program, and then we can get started making you money. To learn how I increase my YouTube traffic by over 600%, make sure that you check out the video on the left side of your screen there. But before you check out that video, make sure that you also subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can get access to all of my marketing videos.